Hey. Hey, happy Friday. Yes, you are in. Let's talk about it. We got so many things to talk about. So, y'all, I'm trying something different. I decided to do a little green screen moment. Please let me know in the comments what you thinking. Um, are we here for the green screen moment? Is it a thing? Should I keep it? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Hey, hey Michelle. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. And we got all kinds of things to talk about, honey. We got to start off with this jail talk, baby. This jail talk is a real thing. Understand? We got to talk about who in jail, who going to jail, who not getting out, who not going to jail. Um, Come on. Shea Butter Love. I thank you. I love the green too. Y'all know green is my favorite color. Um, One day, should I get married, I hope my husband gives me an engagement ring with an emeralds, but that's neither here nor there. No hints given. But anyway, we got jail talk, baby. We got jail talk to talk about. So guess who is not going to jail as of yet? Um, R. Kelly Jr. seems to be still free and out. Trey Songz's accuser has taken back the $20 million lawsuit. So here's the tea though. Allegedly, the accuser's lawyer was actually paying people to make false claims. Now, can I confirm or deny? That's just the words in the street. So right now, he's still out. Do I think he's innocent? Maybe this time, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Trey Songz, the verdict is still out with me and Trey Songz, so I don't know. What else? So Nicki Minaj's husband, Mr. Petty, he is also avoiding jail time. Now, I don't know if y'all remember a couple years ago when they went to Cali and he did not register as a sex offender as he should. Well, he will be on house arrest for 1 year, a $55,000 fine, and 3-year probation. So he was looking at like 10 years in jail. So Nikki gets to keep her husband at home. Cause baby, he can't go nowhere for like a year, so he gonna be at the house. Just want to see, the cup half full. Sis has a babysitter, you know what I'm saying? Cause he can't even go nowhere. But anyway, not to make light of the situation. So the situation is getting real interesting. Y'all remember when Kanye and Drake did that special for Larry Hoover on Amazon Prime? What happened to that? Like, was they raising money? Did he get it? Did he need all the money? Nevertheless, Larry Hoover is denouncing being associated with GD Gangster Disciples to a letter written to the judge. At this point, my man's is trying to get out. He's been in there for a while. I'm like, yo, I don't know. Let that man out, I guess. But I'm saying that to someone who wasn't a victim of any of his crimes. So it's very hard to, I don't know, it's very hard to understand and sympathize because I'm not a victim of his crime, nor am I'm his family. I have no dog in this fight. Um, but hey, good luck to all those that are trying to free Larry Hoover. And you know what? If he's been in there long enough, he is reformed. He wants to do good in this world. Hey, I say forgive and forget, let live. I guess. Again, I am not a victim of any of his crimes, so it's very, very easy for me to say that. Speaking of victims of crimes, looks like our boy Gunner will continue to be in jail until January, at least January when his trial comes up. Um, the judge felt like hey, he could potentially sway sway witnesses. You stand in jail. But here's the real tea. The real tea we talking about is the nurse that got caught smuggling cocaine and weed and saying that some of those drugs was for Gunner. Baby, if that ain't fishy, that seems really convenient. Or was she just smuggling drugs? Let's really talk about it. I really feel, and this is my honest feeling, that women correctional officers and nurses and women period should not come in contact with um male prisoners, period. I really feel like that should be kept separate. Just I don't know. Because I don't trust them. They I don't know. These folks are putting their jobs on the line for people they don't even know. Exactly. Probably for a couple of stacks. But in the long run, when you're talking about your career and the thousands that you make every single year, and this is how you fund your lifestyle, are they funding your lifestyle for the next 10 years? I'm trying to see the financial benefit from other than a little come up. You know what I mean? So listen, Gunner, he's gonna remain in there. Young Thug is gonna remain in there, but Young Thug might have some company because his nephew has been arrested for allegedly killing his girlfriend. Yo, they wild. They wild. I wonder I wonder if sometimes in people's head they realize that death is forever. Like when you kill someone, they're done. I don't always feel like the what's the words I'm looking for? The consequence fits the crime. What could she have done? And cheating is not it's not good enough. The only thing that I can think a person could do, I mean, did they kill your mom, your grandma? Like cheating this hey, unfortunately people cheat. It happens. I need a woman like that or like her willing to throw their career and life away. Troll baby number one, Mr. JR. Baby, no. No. I'm gonna need you to find a woman that can do better and wants to be better. And that's on period. So looks like the whole Young Thug, his whole crew, a lot of interesting things happening. Um, Not Anthony saying black men don't cheat. What black man you know, know that don't cheat? Because nah, I'm just kidding. There might be a couple sprinkles of good ones somewhere. Uh-oh. The peanut gallery. The peanut gallery clearly felt some kind of way about that. You clearly ain't trying to mind your business. Yeah. He says me. Okay. Okay, Anthony, and you don't cheat. Well, good job, sir. Good job. Um Speaking like as we got to continue our jail talk, honey. This jail talk is taking over. Um YNW Millie is no longer facing the death penalty. He has been accused of killing his two best friends a few years ago, but they have taken the death penalty off the table. Um, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't cheat, just honest on getting cake on the side. Listen, if you are straight up and honest about it, I think that's real. If they're okay with it, cool. Um, Girl, they have a whole coalition for those black men don't cheat. Child, what it means that? Because it's probably strippers and escorts there, but nevertheless. Speaking of black men don't cheat, why does Trick Daddy even keep having interviews? Like, seriously. So an old Trick Daddy video interview from the Breakfast Club has surfaced where he says that one, he's not divorcing his wife, he's going to stay married, but that he allows her to date other people. And they his boyfriend-in-law. Because he said she's committing adultery and they're going to hell together. Why did I think this was the funniest thing I have ever heard? Listen, but he also said that he needs to pay more attention on how they treat her because even though like that's still his wife and she still needs to be with a guy that treats her well. So, I guess, bro. I guess. If you're gonna let her do it, but at least have a decent one. Um I just want to know who keeps lining up. Um, do I have a man? Yes. Yes, I do. I do have a man. Trick is damn problematic. He is. Hey, Michelle says she saw that. I was floored. You hear me? Do you hear me? Trick is very problematic. I don't even know where he gets this stuff, but you know what I do like? Hey, the fact that he is doing his best to stay relevant. Still in jail because we still on jail talk. Why is jail talk 10 hours long? Does he does my man let me date other people? Babe, do you let me date other people? That was a hell no. If you didn't hear that, that was a hell no. Hmm. Is that selfish of you? It might be a bit selfish. Okay, I mean it was just a question. I don't know. I think in some instances, selfishness is okay. But our girl Brittany Griner this week did plead guilty. Now, from what I am understanding, is that she had to plead guilty in order for negotiations to start to bring her home. She has a lot of support, obviously, from her WNBA family. A lot of our favorite celebrities are chiming in and really just honing in on the fact that this is a problem. This week, our boy Chris Brown says if it was a male athlete, she would be home. And feels like it's pretty lame. Not put the camera on him, sir. I have a whole setup. Do you know this was a situation? I don't have time to be moving my camera. If he pop his head in, he pop his head in. But listen, I'm not moving no camera. Yes, it is very sad. And Michelle, like I know you have plenty of family in the WNBA. And so I'm sure they're very, very, very concerned about their fellow sister that's locked up right now. But I am going to put another twist on this. Although she said, and I do believe her, that she didn't do it on purpose. It was like kind of inadvertently. It is legal here. She's traveling. She put it in her bag. She didn't mean any harm from it. I 110% agree and believe that. But we have to think about things that are legal other places and maybe illegal here. And when you come here and you're trying to bring them here, it's kind of like a similar situation. They're not trying to hear that. And so we have to kind of put it in perspective that it is illegal there. It is a crime. And if they take the crime seriously, who am I to tell them what crime to take seriously and what crime not to take seriously? But yeah, I do agree with Chris Brown that it is pretty lame. It's a lot of lame shit going on right now. Speaking of lame shit that's going on, but Noah from Stranger Things trying to have my girl Doja Cat out here looking bad. So, we all know Doja reached out to him. She trying to, get the hookup with his co-worker, his co-star, I'm here for it. You like, son? I had to question. I was like, how old is his co-star? But he's 29. Doja's 26. That's cool. But she reached out to a 17-year-old. And that is where she failed. Baby, he's a kid. And so I'm not surprised that he put her on blast and leaked the DMs. Baby, that wasn't a leak. He shared, honey. I need people to stop calling it a leak, baby. Shared the DMs. Did nobody steal it or coerce? He shared the things. His name is Noah Knapp, baby. And hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly the co-star that she was trying to holler at. Joseph Quinn. She was trying to, get some tea. She like, oh, he don't got no Twitter. I don't know his Twitter. She reached out to Noah and was like, hey, have your boy holler at me. He was like, why don't you hit him up in the DM? She was like, I don't know his social medias. So boom, he sends us the social media. Bet. But then he shares the DMs with the world. I don't know if he was trying to embarrass her. I don't know if he was trying to do it for clout. But yes, he was very lame for that. Like, bro, but also we have to remember he is a 17-year-old kid. What did she expect? I'm mad that was her end. Not the baby, not the 17-year-old baby. Now, sis, you got to make better decisions. Isn't that kind of R. Kelly-ish? The reason why it's not R. Kelly-ish is because the co-star Quinn is 29 years old. So he is actually older. It's just she went through a baby to get there. And that's a bit problematic. That's enough. No more jail talk. We off the jail talk. She was just trying to find her a bae. And it seems like her and Tyrese is in the same boat. Tyrese has allegedly broke up with his girlfriend, baby. And he said he trying to figure out and who can give him advice on how to get married and stay married. What advice y'all got for Tyrese? Please tell me in the comments. Please let me know. What advice do we have for Tyrese? Reading some of the comments on his post, people are like, yo, just why don't you pump your brakes, bro? Because real talk, he was married, he was divorced, and he was with this other girl who is heavy on social media. And I'm going to say this, and I feel like it's not a popular opinion, but it takes a very strong man to deal with a woman that is heavy on social media. Again, the Peanut Gallery. Nah, CC, she was fronting and really wanted youngin. No, she did. Don't do that, friend. Mr. JR, that's not true. She wanted that grown man. She didn't want that baby. I noticed that you didn't say nothing about Brittany Griner hating on America, then begging for help. I bet she'll stand for every national anthem from now on. Unfortunately, I feel like sometimes you just don't know when you may need somebody. And maybe she is not here and standing on some of the things that has happened to her while she is in America. I mean, we can start by the the pay inequality. Why isn't she getting paid the same as NBA players? She is a Black lesbian that I'm pretty sure gets a lot of raw end of the deals. Like, not that I am giving her a pass on that, but I feel like it doesn't come out of nowhere. And everybody has their reasons, but does not mean that, hey, she is not a tax-paying citizen and do need some assistance from the government. She pays taxes and she votes. Allegedly, I can't confirm or deny that to be a true, but I'm assuming I'm gonna assume she does. I thought he was back with his wife. Who? Tyrese, honey. Tyrese over here struggling. And it looks like it's because he was liking pictures on Instagram. Ladies, we cannot be mad when the person that we are with are liking posts on social media. That's what they're for. You just want him creeping by and just not hitting that heart button? Get out of here. He liked it. She looked good. What's the problem? That's the issue you got within yourself. He did. Oh, Michelle says Tyrese needs to go sit his ass down. Oh, okay, Anthony. Well, why they don't get paid as much? Because nobody goes to the games. I I go to the games. I do. Not do I make the same as Stephen Colbert. More people watch him. Bro, your point is made. You ain't have to bring me into it. What did Cece do? I got to be a part of this. Also, speaking of breaking up, baby. Apparently, Kanye and Chaney Jones broke up. Now, obviously I have many questions about why Kanye are choosing the women that he is choosing, but he's 44, she was 24. What are we talking about at this point? He is 44 with 4 children and getting a divorce. What is him in this? What do they have? What are we talking about here? What are they talking about? But nevertheless, it did not matter because it did not last. Because he was definitely seen on Pacific Coast Highway on the side of the road, looks like a very heated text. Looks like he just wanted to get away from people. Could have been going back and forth with old girl, because the real tea of it all, he was having a movie night, date night to see Top Gun with the OnlyFans model, Monica. And what I found very interesting about Monica, who's normally a brunette, she's now a blonde. Kanye, if you want Kim, just say that. Just say that. Just say that. Because here's the thing. Here's what our good girlfriend Kim Kardashian has found out, is that it's going to take a whole lot more for her to stay relevant than previously. She had to do was mention Kanye. When she was with Kanye, the relevancy just poured out of her. One, she's not dressing as well because he is still styling her for some looks. That's allegedly, that's a little inside drop that I got. He still is styling her, but you definitely can tell when he is not, because she looks a mess. And Pete Davidson, he's not going to give her that same punch. It was cute at first because it was new, it was different. What is Kanye gonna do? What is Kanye thinking? That was cool. Now, Pete Davidson is not going to give you that bam in the media in your face. So what does Kim do? The only thing she could do, because not only are we sick of the Kardashians, but what are we never sick of? Those West babies. We are always here for her children. So what did she do? She took little Kanye to Paris Fashion Week. Oh my goodness. And Northwest did not disappoint. She was so cute. Also clearly annoyed, but that kept Kim more relevant than her shitty ass walk for down the runway for Balmain or Bottega, one of the two. We didn't care about what she had on. Honestly, she was looking a mess. We tuned in for Northwest, and she knows that. That is her key to relevancy right now. We don't care about her and Pete. Um, Nobody cares about the Kardashian show. Like, she has to do something. Ain't we not talking about Skims no more. Her skincare line was a fail. So here we are. We about to see Kim baby with them kids like nobody's business. And don't forget, what Kanye values the most is family and not seeing those kids with those nannies. So at this point, I think Kim want to get back with Kanye and Kanye want to get back to Kim. But that's just me, y'all. It's just this is alleged. I can't confirm or deny. This is just my opinion. I think they'll be back together by next year. Because the fame whore that Kim Kardashian is, she needs Kanye because we just don't care enough. We already knew that wasn't going to last. Oh, we're talking about Kim and Kanye and his boo. Oh, I did forget. Our girl, the councilwoman, twerking for votes in a bikini. Listen, I am a firm believer in know your audience. Who are your constituents? If the people that are going to keep voting you in are down for a good twerk, who am I to tell you not to shake down? Who am I? Now, would I do it? Did I think it was in good taste? No, but if she know her audience, she know what it take. I'm not I'm not mad at her. I'm not. Like, shake it fast, drop it like it's hot. Not leave Kim alone. Honey, I have. But also, we got to talk about it real quick. Devin Booker and Kendall have broke up, but apparently they still cool. They're still. She did a repost of his NBA 2K cover. Okay, that's cute. I guess right now we are going to get flooded with Kardashian foolery. Mark my words. You got Kendall with the Instacart scandal. We got Kim and her kid in Northwest and Paris Fashion Week. We got Courtney and Travis and his health scare with his pancreatitis, excuse me. We're going to see a lot of them. But one thing about it is Courtney doesn't want any of this foolishness anymore. And how many posts and stories did you hear the Kardashians saying get well, blah, blah, blah to Travis? You didn't. They're not on good terms. I think, and this is just my opinion, that Travis does not fool with Chris. And he doesn't fool with Chris because Courtney does not fool with Chris. I'm just saying. But they're trying to keep the Kardashian machine going. And they milked the hell out of that Tristan storyline. And right now, they don't have a storyline that we care about. And as we know, again, that Kardashian machine has to keep going. So they're trying to shake as many things as they can shake to see what shake out. And to me, the only thing that is going to get you back where you want to be is Kim and Kanye getting back together. I want to see Kim and Ray J get back together. You fired, honey. Yeah, go on, clock out. Go on, clock out, go home. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What happened to little brother Rob? Yes, that is something else. They would have to bring Rob out of retirement, who is his self-esteem will not allow it thus far. Neither did Chloe's, but hey, she had to take one for the team, take one for the family, and here we are. Nevertheless, yeah, the only thing that's going to really get them back in that upper echelon limelight of positivity and all of these things, if Kim and Kanye get back together and they have this harmonious reconciliation. That's the only thing I'm saying. Listen, I would love to know y'all thoughts. That's really all I had to talk about, honey. We talked about a lot of things. There was a lot of jail talk, a lot of relationship talk. We got it in. Um, but yeah, it is that time. I'm about to bid y'all adieu. And then definitely come back next week. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you aren't always subscribed. And come back next week so we can continue to talk about it.